In a horrifying act of violence, Danville, Virginia City Councilman Lee Vogler was set on fire in his workplace after being doused with gasoline. The suspect, a man police say knew him personally, fled the scene but was quickly captured. Here's the full story.
Council member was set on fire inside of his office. The 38-year-old Lee Vogler is a city councilman in Danville, Virginia, 2 hours south of Roanoke.
The attack happened Wednesday morning around 11:30 a.m. inside the offices of Showcase magazine, where Vogler works when not fulfilling council duties. 29-year-old Shotzi Michael Buck Hayes allegedly forced his way in, carrying a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline. He poured it on Vogler, who ran toward the exit calling for help. But Hayes followed and lit him on fire outside the building. Police say this was not politically motivated, but stemmed from a personal grievance.
It was about 11:30 this morning, we understand, when someone forced his way into this small office building on Main Street in Danville, according to one of the workers there, and went directly toward Lee Vogler. And then we understand he was carrying a 5-gallon bucket of gas. That's how it was described by his co-worker, and threw that gasoline on Mr. Vogler, who then ran toward the front door to get out of the building, yelling for someone to call 911, and then was set on fire in those moments after that happened.
It was a terrifying scene that unfolded in seconds. Vogler was airlifted to a regional burn center in Lynchburg. He was reportedly awake and speaking, though the full extent of his injuries remains unclear. Hayes was captured just blocks away in his car and now faces charges including attempted first-degree murder and aggravated malicious wounding.
And he has been charged with attempted first-degree murder as well as aggravated malicious wounding.
Councilman Vogler is one of Danville's youngest ever elected officials. A 4-term councilman, he's known for backing first responders, small businesses, and youth programs. Mayor Alonzo Jones called the attack heartbreaking, saying the entire city council feels like family, and today that family is hurting.
This type of senseless act of violence has to stop. You do not have the right as a human being to get upset with someone enough to lash out and attempt to harm them in any way, much less this way.
The motive behind the attack is still unclear, but one thing is not. Violence like this has no place in our society, especially against public servants doing their jobs. As the investigation unfolds and Lee Vogler begins the long road to recovery, the Danville community is left stunned and praying for healing. Stay tuned for updates and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.